So hello traders, this is Trader Muru here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel in another episode of Daily Gold Update where we analyze gold for possible gold overview. So if you guys are new to my channel and hitting my voice for the first time, just click on the subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you guys get notified for all my upcoming videos. Without wasting time, let's get on the chart guys. Here we have a gold chart and we will start with our daily time frame. Another thing. Okay, so we are good to go now, and there is a technical error. OBS is continuously getting. Let's start again here. Frame we have this breakout structure, and then price have tested this order block, and this is the bounce from this structural order block. So whenever we have this kind of structure is usually tapped to recent high, and we have this 4-hour time frame change of character here. And connecting and connecting again. I have to do some connecting again. I have to do something here. OBS is continuously getting disconnected. I don't know why. So this is our market structure shift. After the market structure shift, when we have a breakout structure, we have two areas for price to go again bounce. First is this one, and second is the bottom area here. So whenever price don't hold the first area, it usually drop to the second one, and we have the closing below and price is continuously rejecting from it. So until we have a 4-hour closing above it and pump, we can expect market to drop first toward this area here to this order block, which is still pending for the test. It have liquidity too. And other is after this area breaks, we can expect it to drop to this area. Before the drop, price is still bullish. For the bullish confirmation, we need a break and retest of this 4-hour structural area around 5091. After this flip, price is bullish and it can pump towards this high, this candle body. And we have seen that price is continuously running in channels, and this is the channel in which it is running right now. So if it is dropping here, then bottom trend line is good support, and we have order block too, then we can expect it to again pump towards highs. Now let's see this in 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, the last breakout structure here is this one. That's why this area is too much strong. It is having a 1 hour and 4 hour breakout structure area. Once it flip, you can go long over here, and target will be first this high, then second will be 1.618 area of this full rally. So it will be around 5380 here, near this one, this order block, highest candle. So once this flip, you can expect it to rise towards this high. And now, before this, price is just retracing here. So we have two possibility. First is price just pump and close above here, then we can long. And second is price just drop and sweep below this low, again reclaim and pump. Remember guys, price should not close to 1 hour candle below this low to stay bullish. Once this price close a 2 candle below this low, it will likely to test this bottom area. So we will watch this zone and here this resistance. Right now price is ranging here. Once it drop, we can buy here, or it flip this area, we can buy here. And if this zone get break, you can short it towards this lows here. In between, this is just retracement going on. Now let's see more smaller time frame. In 30-minute time frame, we have this low keep getting liquidity and price is just bouncing off it. So in 30-minute, if you want to short it, wait for candle to break and close below this support here. Then you can short it to this area here. Till this zone. This is the structural support. In 1 hour time frame, it have already tested the structural support, which is this big wick. See this? From here, price is bouncing. So until this zone get break in 1 hour time frame, we are bullish, and it good to be go around new high, and our target will be this 5380. So gold is bullish and it is running in the smaller channel too. Once it break, it can test bottom areas. Before that, we can play just tap of this upper trend line and bottom trend line. Now let's see silver. Silver is also bullish. It have recently tested the 4 hour structural area. It should not close 2 candle below this level of 2 here. And recently we have this high and this internal breakout structure. So break above this and retest. This will be your target. And second target will be 1.618 area of full retracement, 89. BTC is bullish. It have tested the recent structural area here, This is the bullish structural area, and once it flip above this high, it is strongly bullish. Then you can buy it for this high and this red zone. We need this change of character and retest here, then you can buy it for this high. It is bullish because we have the last breakout structure here, and this is all just a retracement. So here if we have a 1 hour change of character, then it can pump for this high. We need to wait for this flip here. DXY is bullish. This is the high which would have swept right now. This was the breakout structure, again the breakout structure. We have this change of character here. Price is retracing. It will test this zone and again pump from here. Target will be this high. This is the last breakout structure in GBP, and this is the low which is it holding support area, and we have a 1 hour change of character. So until price is below this highs, it is bearish. AUD completed our yesterday's analysis and going for this high. After targeting this high, it is a very much important resistance area. So we will see some retracement. Euro is also bearish below this resistance zone. We can expect it to drop again and test this area. So this is the recent structure of all the pairs. If you want to buy gold, wait for this flip. After the flip, you can buy it. First target will be this recent high. On the break, it will pump for new highs. If it doesn't hold this bottom trend line and break below it, then we will watch for this green zones, and then we can say it can pump. If we have a change of character in 1 hour time frame, we will target for this zone here around 4775. So this is the current structure of gold right now, guys. If you have any question, you can ask me. Why I'm expecting it to retrace? Because in 4 hour time frame, price have created an engulfing candle here. So this is a valid high above which 4 hour closing will be a new breakout structure. This will be a new breakout structure if a 4 hour candle close above it. Then it will be very much easy to gold to change a structure because it is very near about it here. See this? So if it want to go more high, it should retrace lower. Currently it is bullish, testing these areas and pumping. It will drop. If have a liquidity, then it will be much better. What are the targets for the downside? Downside will happen only after the break of this low and closing below it here around 4987, and the target will be this big wick around 4775 to 4655 zone. And in 30-minute time frame we have this order block pending here, so price can test it here and run back towards the recent highs like this one. If it tests here, you can buy it for next pump. So this is my target for the downside, this order block. But don't watch for downside before this low get break. It is still bullish and I'm expecting it to pump towards this high again until this 1 hour structure is intact. 1 hour is strongly bullish. You can see this. It have tested the structural low and bouncing here. So maybe a quiet range, then a liquidity hunt and again pump. And my target will be this high and this 5375. So wait for the proper confirmation here. My confirmation will be in 15-minute time frame. Here you can see this. We have this change of character. This is a new breakout structure. No, this is not a breakout structure. This is your change of character here. This is 2 candle closing and this is the low. Price is retracing and this low will be your new breakout structure. See this? And maybe it have tested a QML zone. Yes. Wait for this high to get flipped. Once this high get flipped, you can buy it. Before that, it can still retrace. And this is a current support on which it is bouncing. This is what I'm looking for. Thought maybe it is too big target, but you explained it very well. Too much liquidity towards downside. Yes, we have liquidity, but if you see this, Price is not targeting liquidity, it is continuously getting buy. See this, the previous high test and pump, previous high test and pump. See the previous high test, again pump, again we have a drop, the structural low get tap and pump, new breakout structure, again the drop, we have a new structural area, tap and again bouncing. So we can't expect it to drop before we have a clear breakout structure here. It is strongly bullish, and this is all just a weakness here. See this, this is the kind of breakout structure which is strong and it can lead price to upside without a drop. But this is a weak breakout structure, it having a channel formation, so this is a quite weak here. Price is likely to test the bottom of the channel here, this liquidity. This is called trend line liquidity. Price is holding this trend line liquidity. Most of the time price just sweep it and continue its trend. So I'm expecting if I get this area sweep here and test near this zone, I will be watching for buy. Okay, so any other question? And if you want to buy here, make sure to have a stop loss just below this trend line, because if this trend line get break, price will take out all this low, because it is having a trend line liquidity and it will target this red zone as a liquidity hunt. So if you are going long here, make sure to have a stop loss just below this trend line, and your target should be the top of this trend line here. Best buy area. Best buy area for me is this bottom zone here, 4763 to 4655. This is the best buy zone. And right now best buy zone is first this sweep, reclaim. This is a best buy zone. And second is break above this highs and retest. If 4 hour close on above 5100, long on which candle? If 4 hour candle close above this one, let me just remove this all. Here, look at this. This is our zone below which price is bearish. If this zone get flip, then you can buy on retest here, and your target will be higher, much higher. Your stop loss should be, do you remember these zones? Price hold these zones and it goes upside. Price break below it, we short it on retest, having stop loss above it, target for down zones. What would be the stop loss? Stop loss would be defined after the closing, because if it creates a small candle like this near here, then your stop loss should be below this. Recently we have an evening star here, so wait for the proper flip. After the flip, your stop loss should be below the structural formation areas here. This small green candle is here, your stop loss will be below this green zone. Any other questions? Okay, so we would like to end this session over here. Thank you for joining. Stay safe. Today is our weekly candle. No, not today. Tomorrow is our weekly candle closing. Silver best buying zone. We have already talked about. You can rewind this live stream here. We have already talked about silver, Bitcoin, Euro, GBP, and AUD. So you can rewind this session and watch silver back then. Okay. So thank you for joining, guys. See you in the next session. Until then, keep trading, keep renting.